Now that you've found UBN Radio and discovered our quality talk shows, it's time to spread the word to friends, family, and the universe. 24 hours of music and talk radio without limits. That's why people keep coming back for more. That's UBNradio.com.
YCH-IQUE.com has worldwide users instant messaging, reading blogs, romance stories, posting pictures, getting recipes, playing games, buying, selling, psychic readings, reviewing, and much more. Interact at YCH-IQUE.com.
Breaking news on famous celebrity psychic Robin Zodiac, also known as Psychic Mom, and her order of business of her Secrets to New You Love ebook series on Amazon, to her live call-in Friday night show on UBNradio.com between 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. California time, to her interactive lifestyle website www.psy-chic.com, which is the word psychic with a dash in the middle. That's psy-chic.com, to her in-person psychic readings at her Culver City studio. So log on now to psy-chic.com for more information about your accurate psychic reading with Robin Zodiac today.
Psychic Robin Zodiac focuses in on each caller with caring professionalism. Robin offers the caringcuddler.com service as touch therapy to those dealing with loss of love at her Los Angeles studio. So, make your appointment at 855-922-4822. Caringcuddler.com does benefit both men and women that just need to be held. In today's world, there is a lot of times we need love energy through physical touch. There's nothing special to embrace a nurturing mom, or as Robin is known, as a psychic mom, to giggle, cry, and release pent-up emotions or feelings. So call 855-922-4822 for empathic healing comfort.
Yeah, everything's fine. So there's a little bit of feedback, but we're live. This is Robin Zodiac. I'm here every Friday night between 7 and 8 Pacific Standard Time. So it's been a crazy week. I know that last week that I made some, pretty, serious predictions about this coming week. And I was kind of right and kind of wrong, but there's more to come. There's a lot that is not even in the mainstream media that's about to happen, but I'm going to actually talk about that more next week when it gets closer to the predictions that are happening within our so-called country. So if you would like to know more about theories or philosophies in regards to how things do operate behind the scenes from a psychic point of view, I also have robinzodiac.com, which you can watch a lot of my videos. And also, if you would like an in-person, in-depth reading with me, then I encourage you to log on to Live Advice for You. That's the number 4, liveadviceforyou.com, and find me under the spiritual section. and arrange a call with me, and we can go into more in depth on personal psychic readings. So today I'm doing sample readings, and the call in number is 323 524 2599. So give me a call, and Jarvis will put you on the air. So, Jarvis, did you say we had some people lined up?
Yes, we do. We're ready. Here we go.
Okay, super.
All
Hi,
right.
it's Robin. Okay, go ahead.
You're alone live with Robin Zodiac.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Who's this?
This is Davienne.
Hi, Davian. How can I help today?
So I'm just thinking about my career and love life. Of
Oh,
course, I'm sure you get all that all the time, but
okay. Well,
career and love life.
okay. All right. Well, it's I can't really go into both, but I'm going to tell you what I'm picking up on. And once again, if you want a more in-depth reading, then let's connect. Sometime this week. But I am saying that there does seem to be a sensitive man around you. I do feel like there's a lot of warm feelings. I am getting that there's definitely somebody that's honest, that really truly cares about you. So I do feel like there's new emotional beginnings. It does feel that there has been some distance with this person, but I am seeing that the two of you are longing to work things through. So it does feel that it has been a while. So Devion, is there somebody that you still harbor feelings for that's been at a distance?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I broke it off with him because yeah, and so he's been reaching back out to me like recently and wanting to see me, and yeah, absolutely. So you're right on point.
Okay, great. Well, I see success with the two of you reestablishing a new beginning, even though you have a history. So it does feel like I keep getting the number 4 with timing. Did you break it off like 4 months ago? That would be what, April, May time period? Has it been that long?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. June, my birthday.
Oh, wow.
June.
Okay, so
We dated. It was strong. It was hard. He was very big into having a relationship with me, and I was reticent at the time, but he really pushed for it, and then he got scared, so we broke it off.
oh, okay.
But anyway,
Well,
yeah.
I do feel like he's trustworthy, and it does say that he is coming in with sincere intentions. And next month of October will be like 4 months from the break, and I do see victory. I do see the two of you spending quality time together. I also feel that there's more stability, more consistency. It seems that that's one of the reasons why you broke it off, because he was hit and miss or hot and cold, or so I do see that he's way more comfortable with himself, and he's more trusting. So I see success with the two of you reconnecting. I actually am seeing him travel too. So do you know about this? I get the number 7 around travel. So do you know if he's going away in a week, or 7 weeks would probably lead us into like the first week of November? Do you know anything about that with him?
No, I haven't talked. We haven't really talked.
Oh,
He's been
okay.
texting me, but we haven't really like talked and connected and anything like that. So
Okay.
I'm curious
That makes
about
sense. Uh-huh.
my employment opportunities. Yeah.
Well, I do see success coming up. I am seeing that there does seem to be an increase of money coming through. I am seeing that there does seem to be a gentleman around you that's stressing you out. So, I do feel like there's more comfort in your work environment. And I do see you, climbing the ladder when it comes to achievements and success. So, I do feel that I'm not getting a move right away with career, but I am getting an increase of money and success and stability around your career.
Oh, cool. Cool, cool,
Okay,
cool.
great. All
Okay,
right. Thanks
cool.
so much for the
You
call.
are awesome.
So
You are
yeah,
so
keep us posted.
awesome.
Oh, thank
You
you.
you
Thank
you
you.
you
Thank you.
read a girlfriend of mine, and you read a girlfriend of mine, and it was you were on point, and so that's why I called in today because
Great.
you really were on point with her, and she was like, yeah, she was like, hey, call her, she's awesome. So
Oh,
I really
great.
would
Well,
like to, have regular, yeah,
great, great. Well,
regular
tell your
readings
friend
with you.
hi.
So,
And thank you,
yep,
friend, for the referral. I appreciate
yep,
it. It's wonderful. Okay, my dear. Have a
yep,
wonderful
awesome.
weekend.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Thank you. Take
Okay.
care. Okay. All right, Jarvis. You said that there's more lined
Yeah,
up.
yeah, here we go.
Okay,
You're
great.
on live with Robin Zodiac.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi. Who's this?
this is Regina.
Hi, Regina. The first thing that comes to me is the name Susan. Is there somebody around you named Susan?
Not directly. I mean, I know someone who knows someone that named Susan.
Okay, well, you have to get back with me. For some reason, that's what I got psychically right away. So, Regina, what would you like me to look into tonight?
Um, money situation. Right now, I'm struggling financially, and I'm just wondering if there is any positive news coming about any money coming in, maybe possibly at the end of the year, next year.
Yes, I am seeing good fortune coming up for you. And it does feel like when I get good fortune, it usually indicates like tens of thousands of dollars. So, yes, it does feel that it's more towards the end of the year. I get Capricorn time period, which is after the 22nd of December. Before
Okay.
the 21st of January. So yeah, I am
Mhm.
getting that there. For some reason, it has something to do with the past. I don't feel like there's any sadness attached to this, meaning that nobody's going to pass to give you the money. But it does feel like
Mhm.
there seems to be. Good fortune coming through. I keep getting victory. I keep getting stability coming up for you. I keep getting new beginnings. So it could be, somebody investing in you, or it could be, once again, I get a younger man who is interested in pursuing. It seems like it's more of a partnership relationship than it is a romantic relationship, but I am getting
Okay.
that you are going to be able to get through this interference, because that's all I'm seeing it is. It does say that you're really worried, and once again, you can't worry about money because it is called currency for a reason, and the more you worry about it, it's like a dam. It builds up, builds up, builds up, and so
Mhm.
once again, I always recommend tapping, TAPPING, to kind of relieve.
Okay.
It's like breathing exercises. It works great. Well, it's like meditation, but in a sense that you're actually hitting, points that are able to like release malware, because our thoughts kind
Mhm.
of build up. So, but
Yes.
yes, I am
Mhm.
I am seeing that you are quite worried about it, but I am seeing this younger man a couple times that wants to move forward with you. It does feel like it's work related more so. I mean, it does feel it's personal, but it's also seems to be work related. It's not a job. It's actually seems to be more of a pursuit, or it does feel like this man needs some assistance with, his pursuit, but it does feel like it's some sort of partnership that's coming in for you that is going to pull you out of this lull. We'll talk about it as that. So that's what I see, Regina.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, wonderful. That's great
Okay.
news.
Yeah, it is. It's great news. You just have to hold on for a few more months, and it looks like everything's going to work
Mhm.
out.
Okay. Thank you so
My
much.
pleasure. My pleasure. Okay. Take care.
Okay. Take care. Bye
Have a
bye.
good week. Bye bye. Thank you.
You too. Bye bye.
Okay. All right, Jarvis, any more callers?
Not at the moment. Give the number out again.
Oh, okay. It's 323-524-2599. I did post today with the wrong numbers, so maybe that's why people are going to have to search for it. It's once again 323 524 2599. So, tonight is a big eclipse. It's you know, we're Mercury retrograde. Obviously, we're feeling that in all areas. And so tonight we're having a big eclipse, and so something, it's always like I always say that, life is kind of like a pendulum. Sometimes when we get, negative things happening to us, that, it swings one way. And you just have to remember when you go through those challenging situations that it does swing back the other way to happiness and greater things, and once again a relief of, or a sigh of relief that things always get better, which is good. And another thing that I always say too is that everything in life is in cycles, and that when a wheel rolls down a hill, it goes forward and then it swings backwards or rolls backwards to get down the hill. So you have to remember that we all go through it. It's just sometimes we go through it, more challenges. I always say, be grateful that they all come at once, instead of, trickling in, because then you're going to be in a good way, and the impact is going to be a boomerang effect. So it sounds like we have another caller, Jarvis.
Yes, we do. Okay, here we go. You're on live with Robin Zodiac.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. How are you?
Good. Who's this?
This is Tiffany.
Hi. How can I help, Tiffany?
Hi.
Yeah.
Well, I was just calling in to see if you had any guidance for me on the romantic side of things.
Okay, well, the first thing I get is that, you really do operate in top form in all areas of your life. I feel like you're in good health. Yeah, that's what I get, that you really work hard, balancing out your life. And it does feel like you're really strong spiritually, extremely intuitive. You're really good with people. I keep getting the same thing, a lot of strength. I am getting that
Thank you. You're correct.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I can tell that, but I am seeing that there does seem to be a very ambitious man coming into your life. And I also am seeing marriage coming up, Tiffany. So I also get that there does seem to be someone from your past that you still think about. It does feel that it's been a long time with this one from the past, but it does feel like you are going to hear from him. Has that already happened?
Well, I'm an intuitive, so I was sending out some emails for an event that I was doing, and so he responded recently. So we haven't spoken in a while, but we just had contact a couple days ago.
Great.
Great.
Yeah.
And I'm going on a date on Sunday.
Fabulous.
With a Latin guy. Yeah.
Okay.
So
great. And is he?
Who knows?
Yeah. Is he ambitious? Is this like a businessman? I mean, that's what I keep getting at somebody.
He's not a businessman. No, my brother found him in Arizona and said, "You need to meet this guy." He's Cuban, and I think he's an actor. And
great.
Yeah, I mean, he seems nice. I'm open to meeting him, and I love that you say marriage is coming. I'm ready for that.
Yes, I do see that.
And what about children?
Yeah, I do see a daughter. So yeah, I do believe that it's going to happen. But Tiffany, I'm also picking up that you came close to marriage in the past, and I also get the number 8. So was it quite a while ago that you were considering marriage, or did something fall apart on you?
I mean, gosh, there was one person who, we considered it, but that was like 15 years ago at least. It was a long time ago.
Oh, wow. For some reason. Yeah.
More.
Well, okay. Well,
actually, the last guy, the one from a year plus ago, I considered, like, he met me. He's like, "You're my wife," and I'm like, "Okay."
Okay.
So
like
he sort of adopted that energy with me very quickly, and then it fizzled.
Okay, well, for some reason, well, you said about a year ago I got the number 8. So was it like last August, last time you had actually talked to him? It's been a while?
Let's see. Last time I saw him was June in Australia.
June.
So I was living in Australia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Great. Lucky you. That's great.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah,
And then I came back here, and then the two worlds apart, I guess, didn't jive. And then I've been here, and he's been there.
Okay, great. Yeah, I do feel like this. I keep getting like this Latin guy does seem to want to pursue you, but I still feel like there's this incredible, ambitious businessman that's coming in. So that's who I'm feeling more we're going to go with.
Do you feel he's foreign, like Israeli, or do you think he's American or Latin?
I am getting, dark hair, dark eyes, but fair skin. So, yeah, there's a strong possibility that he could be Latin, but I definitely felt that it seems like you gel really well with, foreign or different cultures. So it does feel like that's probably what direction you're going in. So, but I do see your child as being light or fair in complexion, so it's not somebody real dark, but I do see dark hair, dark eyes. Yes. Mm-hmm.
I love that you're telling me all this. Is there anything else that I can do just to bring in more prosperity other than what I'm doing professionally right now, or just stay on track with that?
Well, like I mentioned earlier, tapping is incredible, manifesting. Also, my Bible is called The Magic of Believing by Claude Bristol. It's amazing when it comes to quantum physics. And so I know that you can have anything that you want. And of course, this also being an intuitive, that things are, put into play and are pretty effortless, in a sense that when you desire something, you want something, you just have a trusting feeling that you already have it. And then, once again, it seems to find you. So, but we're in retrograde right now. So now's a really good time to like journal. Another thing I always say is like, write down, like, I'm grateful for my life, living here with my husband who, does this and that. And like, visualize life if you're already living it and write it down.
Yeah.
And once again, it'll
Can I
find.
ask you one more question? It's pretty important.
Sure.
I have a dog, and he got in a fight with my landlord's dog. So my dog's 12 pounds. That dog was 140. So he pretty much almost died. 25 bites, a shredded abdomen, $7,000 surgery. He survived, and he's doing really well physically. But he's emotionally like crazy nervous, and he can't handle dogs. And I don't know what to do right now. I do healing, and I do biofeedback on him, and we're good alone. But when we go out, he's on leash. He will try to bite people off leash. He's like the biggest lover. So I'm not sure what to do with him right now, because it limits my travel, and it also limits my time and spending away from him because he needs a lot of attention.
Right. Well, I mean, it's great that he survived, but yeah, the only thing that really will work is, time heals all pain, but also maybe doing doggy daycare, a couple hours a week or something along those lines where he can once again and be introduced and start socializing with other animals. And then you have professionals also that manage. I know there's one here in Culver City. I think it's called Dogwood or something, and I've used them before. They're amazing because they have like little areas that and that's their line of work. They really are professionals. But
he's like terrified right now. And if any dog comes up to him, he'll try to bite them. So I can't necessarily put him in a daycare yet because he's not balanced.
Well, that's understandable. I can tell that you're very protective over him too. I mean, he's like your baby. So, yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, well, once again, these are triggers that can become ingrained if you don't break them now, and you're doing the right thing with
Okay.
the feedback and everything like that. But yeah, I know you're not interested in bringing another dog in. Like you said, you travel and one is enough. So, also, now what about this neighbor's dog? Is he still living in the neighborhood? Because that could be also
I mean,
made.
we live on the property, but I mean, we don't. They see each other, but they don't interact. I mean, there's no way I'll ever let that happen again.
Okay, that's
It's
for sure. That's for sure. Well, once
yeah,
again, I feel like that's a tough one since he has to, see that dog, or once again, it's something that will eventually fade, but at this point, that's like, you know, it's fresh. It's like a fresh wound, so,
yeah.
it'll
It's been
take
5 months. I
time.
mean, I'm considering moving, so
Yes, yes,
um,
yes,
I
yes,
I'm probably
yes.
going to look into moving in the next couple months, just because it's been stressful for us to live on the property because we have to just always watch, to make sure they don't cross paths.
Yes, well, that's good. That's good. That's very good. So, yeah, I
But
feel
I'll
like it's
consider
a
the
really good
doggy
idea.
daycare. It's a good idea.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
well, once again, it's just like when you fall off a horse, you got to get right back, and I know he's your baby and you're very protective and, I can only imagine what you've gone through. This is a horrendous event, but, he's still fine. This is good. This is really good.
Oh, thanks for all
Yeah,
your advice. It was
sure.
very helpful and insightful, and you're very accurate and intuitive. And
Oh,
and
thank you
I'll
very
call you
much.
guys back
Okay.
when I meet my businessman.
Yeah, exactly. Enjoy your date this weekend.
Thanks, I appreciate
Okay.
it. Enjoy your night this evening. Have a
Okay.
beautiful one. Thank you for
Thank
your
you.
time.
My pleasure. My
Okay,
pleasure.
take care.
Okay. Take care.
Okay.
All right.
All
So,
right, here we
anybody
go.
else,
Yeah, here we go.
Jarvis?
Yeah.
Great.
You're on
Okay.
live with Robin Zodiac.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, this is Wally.
Hey, Wally. How can I help today?
Oh, I saw Tony's Facebook post about a free psychic reading, so I thought I would call and see what you had to say.
Great. Great. I think you're the first Wally I've ever met, Wally.
I
So,
like being the Wally.
yeah, that's a very unusual name. It's very nice. Okay, so well, the first thing I do pick up is that there is some transitions and some changes coming up for you in a very positive way. I do feel like you're healing. So, are you getting over something, Wally? Is there a reason why I keep getting healing coming up for you?
Um, no, not really. I mean, well, there was definitely emotional stuff, and I made a big move to from Los Angeles back to North Carolina, where I grew up, to help with some family illnesses.
Oh,
And in the
okay.
process, I feel like I'm going through I'm here to help people with some end of life stuff, but at the
Oh,
same time, I
wow.
feel like I'm
Right.
I'm clearing my own kind of junk that had been building up.
Wow. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it does feel like you're going through, healing. It's tough letting go of people, but on the other hand, it does feel like you're gaining a lot of spiritual strength. And, once again, I got a lot of green energy around you, which is health and wealth. And so, it does feel like you're doing a lot of inner healing work. And so that's what I was picking up on. Not, and also, I mean, like you said, well, I had said that it seems like you're getting over something. I mean, you're never really prepared for loss, but it does feel like you're able to process it and move forward and, take it day to day. And, once again, like I said, in the long run, looking back, you'll see, all the benefits of, like you said, your challenges that you have gotten over, living vicariously through others, being of service. And so this is good. It says that you're very passionate also, that you have a lot of positive energy that I feel is helping others around you heal too. It says that you're also very psychic yourself. I do see that you do have some worries, but I don't really feel that anything is to worry about. Of course, we all do, worry or think about, situations, but it feels like you're very well protected. It does feel like people are gravitate to you, and definitely you have a good support system, like you said, going home. So I do feel like there's, better things ahead. I'm also picking up two friends that are going to be very influential. One's female, one's male. In regards to your social life, it seems like it's coming up. So have you connected with somebody that you either went to school with, or it seems like it's a man and a woman. So do you have a man and a woman friend that you spend time with now? It's tough because
Well,
you're.
I've recently met a couple of new people. I feel like all the old friends, they're kind of, I'm 46 years old, so all my old friends kind of are tied up into their lives. But I have met a couple of newer people, and one that I hope becomes romantic, but I have no idea, and I'm horrible at that, so I have no idea.
Yeah. Well, I definitely see romance coming up, and I do see success. So, yeah, it does feel like you're headed in that direction. But, once again, we are Mercury retrograde, and so it's always better to wait. And probably at the end of the month, it does feel like the doors are going to open. But I am seeing like invitations. I am seeing, like you said, nobody from your past, but for some reason, I'm a big believer in past lives. So that, these new people could be some people, you've connected with in your past life. But it does feel like there's a partnership, and that there's definitely success when it comes to love and relationship. And, once again, I do feel like you have a really strong support system there. So, more and more friends coming in, which is great.
Awesome.
All right, Wally. Well, thanks for the call. Yeah, and that's another thing too, is that you mentioned, I kind of knew you were 40, but there was a book that was written back in the 70s that they no longer print because it was so controversial, and it really did a lot of reversal of the brainwashing that we've been subject to over the years. But it's called Passages. So I totally recommend it. You can find it in I think they might have, I think the last time I looked, they might have it updated and now in circulation again, but for a long time you could only find it in thrift stores. But it talks about when you hit your 40s, that all your childhood stuff that you suppressed or you chose not to remember all resurfaces. So I just wanted to tell you that that's pretty normal stuff.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah,
I'll look for the book too.
Yeah, Passages. Yeah, great. Okay. All right. Stay in touch. We'll talk again. All right, Wally. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Great reading. Okay, so here we go. We got more callers. All right, here we go.
Okay.
You're on live with Robin Zodiac.
Hello. Hi.
Hello, Robin.
Hello. Who's this?
My name is Angela. Can you hear me?
Yeah, very well, Angela. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I just wanted to see if you feel anything about my life. I'm having issues with my boyfriend. I'm kind of depressed, and he pulled away. And he barely talks to me. But we talked today, and he told me he can't see me for the whole month. And I'm just trying to see what does it mean if he's depressed, and what is in his mind.
Well, it does feel that there seems to be another female around him. Are you aware of this?
Yes.
And it seems that, yeah. Well, I feel the reason why he's pulled back from you is that he's pulling back from this other girl. And so I feel like he's trying to find himself with, what direction to go in. I see
Mhm.
that you're also at a crossroads. It says that you've had some major challenges recently, but I do
Mhm.
feel that there does seem to be a separation happening with him by the end of this month, so it's only a few weeks away. It does feel like it's on the
Mhm.
tail end, but I am getting that this is a relationship he always seems to return to. So I'm feeling like this is going to be the final time that he's not going to go back. It seems like he's tying up loose ends or putting closure with this other relationship. And I feel like you're symbolically doing the same thing. Like both of you have very parallel lives. It does say
Mhm.
that you're worried that, he's not being truthful or maybe he's breaking it off
Yes.
with me and this is his way of saying goodbye. But I don't
Yes.
believe that's the case. As a matter of fact, I do feel like the two of you are going to actually travel together. I am picking up like a warm place or a warm destination. I'm also feeling like it could be hopefully 4 weeks, but realistically, it could be 4 months or the beginning of the year. 4 months would be December, January time period. So I see success with the two of you. I'm actually picking up too that it does feel that you're a mother, but I am seeing motherhood again. So once again, it could be, another pregnancy, or it could be, a new business
Mhm.
that you raised. You plant the seed and you develop it and you raise and But I felt like it was possibility of having another child. So yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm getting two possible children. Do you have two children now, Angela?
No, I have one.
One.
Only one.
Okay. Okay, yeah, because I get a boy and a girl. So, once again,
Mhm.
it's possible it could be two, but I definitely feel like you're going to have
Mhm.
another child. And I do feel that your boyfriend, like I said, he's still very much connected to you. It says that he does romance a future with you. I feel like he's kind of role playing with this other relationship. And once again, I am feeling like he's putting things to rest because he knows that he needs to put some finality on that relationship or it could come back to haunt you. And I also feel like you're doing some finality in your life too, symbolically or emotionally or, spiritually. It does
Mhm.
feel like you're tying up loose ends also. So I do see better things ahead, and I don't believe that he's saying goodbye. I believe he's asking you to please be patient with him, and that he's withdrawing from a lot of people right now to really do some soul
Mhm.
searching. So that's pretty much what's going on. So it's probably best that you let him reach out to you and, once again,
Mhm.
just keep the faith. The opposite of faith is fear. So when you start to get fearful, I always say out loud, I'm not going to think about that. I'm not going to go there.
Mhm.
And then once again, put yourself in a happy place, good memories, focus on the good things about him and the good things about you. But yeah, I definitely feel like the two of you have a future because I'm seeing new beginnings. I am seeing there does seem to be a trip coming up in, like I said, a warm climate. And I'm seeing a
Mhm.
pregnancy with this romance that you're in question of. So that's what I'm getting.
Oh wow. But also, he's engaged with this girl, and he told me she's planning to move in by the end of this month, and they have a wedding. But I just want to know if it's going to happen.
You said the wedding's at the end of this month or the ring's coming at the end
No,
of
no,
this
no,
month?
no, no, no. The wedding is planned for November, the middle
Oh,
of
okay.
November. But he said she's moving in with him by in October.
Oh,
But he's
wow.
like he's uncertain. He's uncertain. He told me he's uncertain. He's depressed and sad. He did tell me he loves me, but and I'm not
Right.
sure why he's considering marrying her.
Well, like I said, I mean, if there's a break and there was an engagement and all these plans for the future, I mean, how can you go from breaking off, a wedding and
Mhm.
plans and an engagement and then make up in the future. Like I said, it really does sound to me that there's a finality coming between the two of them. And, like you said, he's having a lot of reservations. And all I can say is just pray, for the best scenario for both of them. I always say that, it's best to send love energy to your enemies. And I know you probably don't even know this woman, but pray for her to have, the best life that she can have. Send her love energy, send her, because it's going to boomerang back at, towards you, and I'm sure that, you don't probably don't care one way or the other. But I do believe that if he's depressed and he's sad and he's having these reservations, can you imagine what she's thinking? So it just feels like she doesn't want to put herself into that. I mean, she wants to be happy and bliss and, excited. And how can you walk down the aisle with somebody that you're pulling down the aisle? So once again, it sounds like there's some finality coming between the two of them.
And do you see when am I going to see him again? If he told me he can't, am I going to see him anytime soon, or is it going to be the whole month of September?
Yeah, it's going to be the rest of the month of September, which, like I said, it'll work in your favor. I mean, I know it's very uncomfortable to, wait that long because, you probably wanted to see him yesterday. But actually, it's going to work in your favor because if you eliminate yourself from his happiness, he only has himself to, make happy, and it'll probably be a better choice. If you're there to keep him happy at moments in his life, I'm sorry to tell you this, he's kind of using you as a crutch to, gimp along, in an unhappy relationship. So it's probably best that you do, once again, do a lot of your work, like I said, do some tapping exercise. Yoga is great, really focus on yourself. I always say envision yourself as a little girl, and what would you do for that little girl? You're a great mom, you love your children. What would you do for yourself if you envisioned yourself as a child? And that's what you really need to work on right now. And I know you think about him, but every time you think about him, you can even talk to him as if he's in the room out loud. He'll get it. I mean, he'll pick up on the vibes, and once again with her, just send her love and light that she has a beautiful life, and if it's meant to be. But once again, the opposite of faith is fear. So don't fear that you're doing anything. If, as a matter of fact, if the more light and love that you send for your enemies, the more positive changes will take place in your life. It always seems to be that way.
Yeah.
All right, my dear.
So much.
My pleasure. We'll stay in touch. Yeah.
I think one more question. I'm worried about my child. He was diagnosed with autism. I want to see if it's real or if it could be maybe it's like high functioning. Maybe it's not so serious.
Did you say autistic?
Autism. Yeah, he was diagnosed with autism 1 year ago, but he's doing okay. I'm trying to see if he's going to be, disabled, or maybe it was some mistake.
Well, of course, I'm not a doctor, but I got right away. I mean, I didn't hear autistic when you mentioned the term. I didn't hear it the way you had said it. So it's not like I'm in denial or anything, but it didn't register with me. So I'll just have to leave you with that. It doesn't register with me. All right. Well, have a great weekend. Thank you, Angela. Okay, take care.
All right, great reading. All right, we have another caller. Here we go. You're on live with Robin Zodiac.
Hello.
Hi, Robin.
Hi. Who's this?
Oh, my name is Lupe.
Hi, Lupe. How can I help tonight?
Well, basically, I'd like to know health-wise and financial-wise where my life is leading. And will I stay with my current boyfriend now? I mean, we've been off and on for a while, but we are supposed to be taking a trip soon, so I'd like to see how that's going to turn out.
Oh, good. It does say that he is kind of worried about money with this trip, so if you feel like he has any reservations, it's not you. I think that he's just concerned, like, how's he going to cover it all? Is he going to have enough? That kind of thing. But yeah, it does feel like it's going to be a comfortable trip. But like I said, just have to, just reassure him everything's going to be fine. Don't worry, because it does feel like he worries a lot. And it says that he does love you, but I also feel like he hasn't had the best upbringing, that he hasn't had the best family support system. So, once again, he seems a little skittish, but I do feel that he trusts you. He trusts you a lot. And I do believe that both of you are very passionate. I mean, it does feel like, there's a fine line between passion and anger. So sometimes it does flare up, but, but, yeah. But, once again, I do feel like when it comes to matters of the heart and, physical intimacy, it is off the charts with the two of you. So when you asked about him, I mean, I do feel that, even though you both have had disappointments, you've actually overcome a lot of things with your relationship. So I actually don't feel either one of you really want to clean the slate with someone new. I feel like you really want to work on your relationship and grow together. So, but I have to tell you that when you get back from a trip, there does look like there is going to be, some distance between the two of you. So there could be, once again, him processing, or, once again, like I said, he's kind of like a scared animal or a stray cat. They have to warm up to you, and that's what he does. Every time he pulls back, he realizes that you're to be trusted, and then he comes in with, warmer, more passion, more feelings. I know it drives you batty sometimes, but I actually feel like you really do love him.
Exactly.
You really love this man. You really do. So yeah, I do feel like you're going to work things out. And when you talked about work and money, I am seeing victory coming up. Oh, and you also mentioned health. I am getting a lot of green around you, but another thing that I completely recommend is between the new moon and the full moon, burn 2 green candles, and you light them at dusk. You write a mantra in rhyme, something like "Father Time be mine" or "I be thine" 3 times, because 3 is the number of communication. 2 is making a contract with the universe. Green is symbolic for health and wealth. And so, once again, it's nothing spooky, or you're not doing anything wrong. But what it does is that we all have energy. We have like 6,000 or even more so cosmic rays bouncing off of us. So if you're reinforcing your aura energy to be green, then you will attract health and wealth, and healthy people in your life, money in your life. So I do feel that things seem to be really good with money around you, actually. I am sensing that there could be a change of job, or that could be somebody that you work for that is going to change. But I'm getting a new man around you that I feel is going to be a better situation. So you might not be the happiest when it comes to your job or work, but I am feeling that it is going to change, that things are going to change. I am getting the number 1, so I'd like to say 1 week, but realistically 1 month, or as late as January. I am getting a new work co-worker that I feel is very smart, and it seems like you have respect, and it does feel that, when it comes to money, it does feel like there's stability coming up. So I get success around career, quite a bit of success around career with you.
Okay. So, and I should light these candles between the new moon and the full moon?
Yes, the new moon and the full moon. That's when you generate, that's when you bring the energy to you. If you do it, if you want to let go of like negative energy, or, a lot of people, I'm not a gypsy or anything. I don't really believe that you can have a curse on you. But if you want to release a lot of negative energy, then from the full moon to the new moon, you burn 2 white candles. White is clearing the negative energy around you. So 2 white candles between the full moon and the new moon, and then 2 green candles between the new moon and the full moon. And I do have friends that burn the candles through the night, but they put them in their bathtub. And, so that's something that you could, if you feel comfortable with, of course, if that's what you want to do. Oh,
Right.
the secret about burning candles, you never blow out the flame. You always snuff out the flame. You always snuff it out. Never blow away your wish
Okay.
or your energy work. So, and then,
Mhm.
once again, write in rhyme, say it 3 times, light it at dusk. When you go to bed, snuff it out or put it in the bathtub. But the whole thing is to, create a very healthy love energy around you. Or love would be
Okay.
red and white, but if you create a very healthy and wealthy, and it does, I mean, like attracts like. So if your aura energy is green, then people are going to think that you're healthy, that, money will come to you because, once again, it's like a magnet. You'll draw it to you.
Okay. Sounds great.
Yeah, it works. It's a grassroots
Yeah.
religion. Yeah. All right. Well,
Thank you
thank you
so
so much.
much.
My pleasure. My
Mhm.
pleasure. Okay, have a
Okay.
great week.
Thank
Okay, take
you as
care.
well. Bye-bye.
Thank you. So, Jarvis, I think we're almost to the end of the show. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. I think that's about all we can do for today.
Okay, great. So I will see you all next week. Thank you, Jarvis.
Thank you.
Thank you, UBN Radio, and have a great week. Until next Friday, same time. Take care. Bye.
YCH-IQUE.com has worldwide users instant messaging, reading blogs, romance stories, posting pictures, getting recipes, playing games, buying, selling, psychic readings, reviewing, and much more. Interact at YCH-IQUE.com.
Breaking news on famous celebrity psychic Robin Zodiac, also known as Psychic Mom, and her order of business of her Secrets to New You Love ebook series on Amazon, to her live call-in Friday night show on UBNradio.com between 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. California time, to her interactive lifestyle website www.psy-chic.com, which is the word psychic with a dash in the middle. That's psy-chic.com, to her in-person psychic readings at her Culver City studio. So log on now to psy-chic.com for more information about your accurate psychic reading with Robin Zodiac today.
Psychic Robin Zodiac focuses in on each caller with caring professionalism. Robin offers the caringcuddler.com service as touch therapy to those dealing with loss of love at her Los Angeles studio. So, make your appointment at 855-922-4822. Caringcuddler.com does benefit both men and women that just need to be held. In today's world, there is a lot of times we need love energy through physical touch. There's nothing sexual to embrace a nurturing mom, or as Robin is known, as a psychic mom, to giggle, cry, and release pent-up emotions or feelings. So call 855-922-4822 for empathic healing comfort.